Hello once again, YouTube. Chris and I bringing you some Feed the Beast action. Last episode, we told you the grand scheme of what this series is about, which is a gigantic industrial smog and pollution creating factory that consumes all in its path and eventually expands into like oblivion because it's just so big it creates a black hole and sucks in the rest of the universe, therefore being literally the greatest consuming hunk of metal on a wasteland that you could possibly think of, because this is Chris the Nightbringer's Feed the Beast, planet of industrial death and doom and destruction and possibly just a load of crap too, because there's going to be a lot of pollution and making all that happen requires a lot of toilet time. In this episode, we're gonna just, gather some stuff for a farm. In the last episode, we also, established our dirt hut, just because we needed to get out of the sun. It's too hot here. It's just too hot. Look, we're in a savanna. How do you expect to not get a suntan? Look at me. Look at my skin. I'm like the whitest motherfucker. You expect me not to get a burn? Hell no. So hopefully, we'll be able to manufacture some suntan lotion at some time, and then we won't have to worry about that type of shit. But right now we need to get a farm going. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clear up like probably 3,000 billion grass, and then we're gonna plant all the seeds we get. We really don't care if we mix and match because right now all I know is that you can get corn and these other seeds that are called like henequen seeds. I don't exactly know what those are about, but we'll grow them and we'll find out. I'm probably going to have to refer to the wiki for Feed the Beast at some point or another just because it's so complicated. It gets crazy sometimes. And frankly, like one single machine can require like five other machines in order to produce the parts for that one single machine. And, then you got to build all those five different machines and it gets crazy. It's unbelievably uh, mounting on like the workload that you have to actually do for yourself. But I love it. I love that type of shit. Like just having machines that do all sorts of stuff, and then you can upgrade them and shit. Oh my god, it gets crazy. It gets so crazy. I made, I mined out as much as I could from down there of the coal until my pickaxe broke, and that's where I left off on my last episode, which was the first episode. And yeah, so let's continue clearing all this out. Now, in my Tekkit series that I don't even think I finished or hardly ever filmed on my channel, um, there was Equivalent Exchange 2, and all that had EMC. Basically, EMC was like the kind of currency of a magic mod, and basically what that allowed to happen was you turned one product or item or object into another based on EMC values. And like, say stone had like one EMC, gravel had four. You would need four stone to turn it into one gravel. Um, and that's how that mod worked. Basically, everything was potential. Everything had the potential to be turned into something else. And I thought that was freaking awesome. And everything, even the grass, if you clipped grass and you could pick it up, that had an EMC value of like 32. So I would literally go into a jungle and I would scour every single thing I could find. I would just clip vines and trees and leaves off the trees and then the wood, and I would throw it into my EMC like generators, and it would turn it all into diamond. Um, and that's like, of course, the best thing ever because you need diamond. But I can't do that on this mod. Equivalent Exchange 3 is in this mod, and it doesn't have EMC installed as part of its like functionality. Um, so I'm gonna have to actually do some of this stuff really legit, like Minecraft style, like going out and actually harvesting resources and then, potentially wasting those resources and then using those resources to get even more resources. It's gonna be really slow in the beginning, but basically, our goal at the beginning is to get a farm set up so we have constant food supply, as well as. Oh, hold on. I have to set something on my phone. Start. There we go. We're gonna get a food supply, a constant food supply, because food runs are really fast for me because I just fucking run around all over the place and sprint and waste my hunger bar. And then after that, we're gonna be hunting for loads of materials so that we can make a quarry. And that on itself might warrant a trip to the Twilight Forest, which kind of sucks. In case you're wondering, I didn't mention this in the last video, or at least I don't think I did. The seed for this world, if you want to have the seed that I'm working on, is called Van Helsing, Vanhelzing. I spawned in that forest way over there. There's a forest over there. There's a huge, massive wasteland in that direction, which is where the factory will be. There's a lot of nice rivers going through the area that are actually rivers and not just like puddles of water. There's a huge savanna on this side. I do know there's volcanoes around somewhere, and far off in that direction is a what is it? Desert, I think. And somewhere in that direction is a snowy biome. So I have a feeling we'll be traveling to all these places. We're definitely going to have to travel around and find villager villages, testificate villages, in order to find some of the Mistcraft stuff. And Mistcraft is totally worth checking out. We probably won't be doing a lot of Mistcraft in one episode, simply because Mistcraft is like really heavy on your CPU sometimes. So let's see, we don't have much. We have some seeds, we have some corn. So let's go plant this shit. And hopefully we can even... Oh shit, we should probably get some iron and get some water in here. Yeah, that's going to be a good idea, because otherwise we're just going to be growing this stuff. And it could potentially just die off, or take too long to grow. So let's put down some of this, this wheat. Let's get some more in here. And I think this is going to be our first priority, is getting this set up. Now I know corn can heal you as soon as you grow it and take it. So that's really good. We're going to want that. And yeah, we're gonna need some fences around this, because I don't want animals to come by and just totally screw it up, which is not fun. I fucking hate animals when they do that. It's ugh. That's not a crafting table. What am I doing? Oh, also, I think what I'm gonna do, just to assure you that I'm trying not to cheat at all during this, and I really, really don't want to, I'm gonna turn off not enough items, just so you don't even see that crap. The only time I'm ever gonna really turn it back on is if I need to look at recipes. What the hell just happened there? Oh, okay. Let's get some fences going. Yeah, look at this. Get some fences up in here. And then some fence gate. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna need lots of fences, at least for now. In the future, we can have like iron bars and stuff and make it look really industrial. And then after that, the entire farm will be in like some super huge what am I saying? Dome facility, and it's gonna look really awesome. So let's. Oh god, we don't even have that many fences. Shit. Oh shit. How did I do that? How do you place a block while you're breaking a block? That makes no sense. We're just gonna try and close this off as much as we can for now. We're gonna need to go and get some more wood. We're gonna need to get some tree farms, even. Just because I'm living in a savanna, I don't want to run all the way to the woods just to get my my farm or my wood supplies back. So we're gonna get some trees. We're gonna set them up over here. We're also gonna get some rubber trees. From what I understand, this mod pack comes with like 3 separate rubber trees, which is kind of cool, kind of crazy. It gets a little redundant. Some of them don't even work the same way as the other rubber trees do. Maybe they're like different species of trees. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. So let's get another pickaxe. Let's get 2 pickaxes. Let's get a sword. Right. Okay. And is there anything else we need to do? We should probably put this chest down. I didn't even think about that. I'm just flying through this game already. We need our food. We can't leave our food behind. We're gonna put all this other awesome stuff away. We don't want to carry all of that. We don't want to carry all this. We don't want to carry all that. So we need some wood. Oh, it's almost sunset too, so we're gonna stay in here. We're just gonna mine for a bit. There's a few bits of coal down here that I didn't get. Can I mine this? No, I can't. Not with this. Not with a stone. Yeah, so it's a slow start, but it's going to be so worth it, especially when my friend gets on here on a server. As soon as I can get that set up, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so freaking awesome. If I can't host a server myself, I'm gonna see if my friend would be willing to do it, but I highly doubt it because she's already going to be hosting a server for the RP server we're setting up, and I just don't think she'll be wanting to handle it. Like I said, Feed the Beast is like super intensive on my computer, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was slightly intensive on their computer if they were running two servers at once. Even if mine was simply for this web series, that it wouldn't be a constant online thing. Um, but I could totally understand if she didn't want that to happen. However, I would like it if it did happen. Look at that. We just got some green Zycorium? Zycorium? Oh my god. I don't even know what the hell that does, but that's awesome. I think that's from the Zycraft mod. Um, you will find a link in the description for, oh shit. You will find a link in the description for not only my texture pack, but also Feed the Beast itself. Because I know some people ask me those types of questions when they see my videos, especially the texture pack stuff. Maybe I should just say it in the beginning of every video. Like maybe it should just be a part of the intro. Like, hello once again, YouTube. Chris and I bring here, bringing you some John Smith fucking texture pack. Please do not ask me ever again, because if you don't know what John Smith is by now, you should probably rethink your life. If you consider yourself a Minecraft player. I don't mean that offensively, but seriously, John Smith has made one of the greatest texture packs I have ever seen. And I'm surprised so many people ask me about it because I thought it was just a given that this was John Smith. It's such a distinct style. People call it like gritty and stuff, and I'm just like, hell no, there's way grittier texture packs than this. And some people just aren't capable of making a texture pack, in my opinion. I say that because I am going to uh, art school as a college student, and I have the right to criticize people's attempts at making awesome looking textures, and John Smith certainly has done an amazing job. Keep in mind, this is John Smith Legacy. This isn't entirely John Smith's work himself. It's merely based off of his original pack, which may or may not be discontinued at this moment. So I will provide a link to both John Smith as well as John Smith Legacy, which is like a collaboration project. So now that it's daytime, we can finally get out here. We're gonna go. We're gonna go this way and see if we can chop down some wood. And oh my god, oh shit, just fell in some water. Not good. Can't do that on your first. What is that? Third day? In my other playthrough, I've already spent like over 100 days in the game, and I've only been playing it for like not even a week, which is kind of cool. Um, I like the fact that when you fast forward time with not enough items, it tells you that. It tells you how many days. It's like day 137. Today, I made a new hole to crap in, and then I fell in it, and then I dug my way out. Because this is Minecraft, and you can literally dig out of every single thing that you ever make. Unless it's like obsidian or bedrock, in which case it takes like 50 minutes. But that's okay, because you can still dig through that shit too. Um, so yeah, that's the story of not enough items and its daytime counter. Um, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did while I was making it up out of my ass. Um, oh look, I got an apple. Look at that. See that? I shifted over these items and they all have these different like symbols and stuff, and that's all for Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft has gotten way more interesting in terms of how you research stuff and like how you create things, and basically all these different things are aspects of the item, and there's like loads of aspects being added all the time apparently by the mod creator, and it's just super amazing. And they've done it for literally almost like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Something just flashed in front of my screen. Did you guys see that? I swear to God. I swear to God, something. Whoa, okay. That's what it was. It was just the tree saplings and stuff. Um, but as I was saying, the mod creator has literally done this for like all sorts of other mods that are installed in Too Many or Feed the Beast. What am I fucking saying? It's 3 a.m. here. I'm sorry. Um, he's done all the aspects for all the other mods and stuff, and it's really cool because it's like it makes it possible for all these mods to actually be compatible with each other as well as like interact with one another. So that's really interesting, and I think that's, you know, another one up over Tekkit, in my opinion. I'm sorry if I'm ripping on Tekkit. I'm sorry if you just can't handle Feed the Beast on your computer or something for whatever reason, but like you're missing out if you're not playing Feed the Beast. It's so far 10 times better in my honest opinion. So here we are chopping wood. like some chopping wood, like some gritty old lumberjack living the life, I guess. I guess? Nah, this is not the life we want to be living. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this dream. I do believe there's like these worker golems that come with Thaumcraft. They're going to be doing all my work for me while I sit up on top of my penthouse with my freaking maid servant butlers, slaves, and they're going to do all the work for me. And I'm just going to be sitting back enjoying like big old fat cigars and shit, drinking my tequila and my wine and my whiskey. And you guys are just going to have to watch as I ruin this planet and bring it to its knees. Look, I'm not even going to plant any of these trees back. I'm going to make a tree farm, of course, like I said, simply because I don't want to run over here every time I need trees. But in the future, I'm going to take some chainsaws out here with like a horde of my friends if I get the server going, and we're just going to clear this forest. We're just going to go nonstop for like 10 episodes and just clear everything. Get all the wood we can and just gonna make this world desolate. And that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. Um, I don't know if there's anything like a terraforming machine in this uh, mod pack, um, but if there is, I'm going to terraform everything so that it eventually just turns into a desert wasteland. I mean, why not? Nobody else does crazy stuff like I'm about to do, um, which is what makes me fucking awesome. Because I'm actually going to ruin this planet. I'm not going to be green and eco-friendly. I'm going to build a nuclear power plant right next to my slave quarters. Are you kidding me? It's going to be the most maniacal, evil genius thing that you will ever see. And it's going to be so fucking awesome. It's going to be so great. I can't wait until like this stuff starts get like really going. Um, as I said, I'm like an artist, and I plan all this type of stuff out. I already drew the complex for the actual industrial play like park. It's going to be huge. It's going to have like all sorts of facilities. It's going to have like underground transportation systems and external wiring going through all these different buildings and stuff. I got this. I got this shit down. Look at this. An acacia sapling. Oh my god. Do I have acacia wood? No, I don't. That would have been cool. I don't even think there's a thing called acacia wood, but I have an acacia sapling. It doesn't look. Look, that little bit of it is still green. It's very strange. What else do I have? I don't have anything else. I have some birch trees. I'll grow these. I don't mind. But frankly, I don't like the look of birch, at least not in this texture pack. Like I said, this is a collaboration project, so some of the textures have been changed, including like dirt. Right here is a good example of something that's been changed from vanilla John Smith. It looks a little funny, the birch wood. It's like a little bit bland, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's very bland, not very interesting, and that's not just because I'm in a savanna. It is very much removed and devoid of color. I liked the birchwood before because it made a really good flooring option, but they don't seem to care about flooring in this texture pack, so that's a big fuck you to us, I guess. No, I'm kidding. Um, but you know, it was interesting. I'm still going to use this texture pack just because I love working in 32-bit texture packs. I think that's like the perfect resolution for me, in my opinion. So there's a mine shaft, and we're gonna go start digging in that direction. And we're probably gonna get to exploring that in the next episode because this episode's almost over. So you know, check out the next episode by clicking the link at the end of the video. Comment, rate, favorite, and totally subscribe if you like Feed the Beast and you want to see more. Because more of this shit's coming. It's not gonna stop. I'm gonna shove it down your throats. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy it, and then you're gonna crap it out. And it's all gonna be one satisfying motion that takes like 2.5 seconds. Do you understand me? Good. Now, please get the fuck off my property, and I'll see you later. Real death and doom and destruction and possibly just a load of crap too, because you know there's going to be a lot of pollution and Making all that happen requires a lot of toilet time. In this episode, we're gonna just, gather some stuff for a farm. In the last episode, we also, established our dirt hut, just because we needed to get out of the sun. It's too hot here. It's just too hot. Look, we're in a savanna. How do you expect to not get a suntan? Look at me. Look at my skin. I'm like the whitest motherfucker. You expect me not to get a burn? Hell no. So hopefully complicated. It gets crazy sometimes. And frankly, like one single machine can require like 5 other machines in order to produce the parts for that one single machine. And then you got to build all those 5 different machines, and it gets crazy. It's unbelievably, uh, mounting on like the workload that you have to actually do for yourself. Um, but I love it. I love that type of shit. Like just having machines that do all sorts of stuff, and then you can upgrade them and shit. Oh my god, it gets crazy. It gets so crazy. I made, I mined out as much as I could from down there of the coal. We'll be able to manufacture some suntan lotion at some time, and then we won't have to worry about that type of shit. But right now we need to get a farm going. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clear up like probably 3,000 billion grass, and then we're gonna plant all the seeds we get. We really don't care if we mix and match because right now all I know is that you can get corn and these other seeds that are called like henequen seeds. I don't exactly know what those are about, but we'll grow them and we'll find out. I'm probably going to have to refer to the wiki for Feed the Beast at some point or another just because it's so... Hello once again, YouTube. Chris and I bringing you some Feed the Beast action. Last episode we told you the grand scheme of what this series is about, which is a gigantic industrial smog and pollution creating factory that consumes all in its path and eventually expands into like oblivion because it's just so big it creates a black hole and sucks in the rest of the universe, therefore being literally the greatest consuming hunk of metal on a wasteland that you could possibly think of, because this is Chris the Nightbringer's Feed the Beast planet of industry. Until my pickaxe broke, and that's where I left off on my last episode, which was the first episode. And yeah, so let's continue clearing all this out. Now, in my Tekkit series that I don't even think I finished or hardly ever filmed on my channel, um, there was Equivalent Exchange 2, and all that had EMC. Basically, EMC was like the kind of currency of a magic mod, and basically what that allowed to happen was you turned one product or item or